Welcome, mamas, to Mami Got This. On today's episode, we're going to talk about fitness during pregnancy and after pregnancy. And for that, I'm joined by the best. She is the creator of Colombian Mafia Fit, and she's a mama herself. She is the one and only Maria Leguizamon. Look at this mama, please. Hot mama, hello.
Yes.
I love how the animal print.
Claro, the energy, the confidence. Always, as moms, we gotta carry that. We cannot forget about ourselves.
That's true.
Sometimes we do forget about ourselves.
We do, and let's talk about that, because I know you started in this journey after being a mom for the first time, correct?
Yeah. I have always been into fitness my entire life. I always like to work out. I feel that working out is therapy. It's something that your body needs and your mental health needs, right? So I had my first baby. I have 3 boys. My first baby, and I got lost. You're you're learning how to be a mom. You're taking care of this newborn. You're forgetting about yourself. You don't feel like yourself because you have this new body that everything is cute while pregnant, but then it's like the baby's out and you're like, what am I going to do with this body? So I saw the need of somebody coming in and being like, okay, let's get in shape. Let's take, what's the priority? You need to be the priority. If you take care of yourself, you can take care of everyone else around you. I've worked out my entire pregnancies, the 3 pregnancies. I started learning a little bit more about what you need to do while you're pregnant with your abdominal wall, your inner core, your pelvic floor, which is so important that nobody teaches us that, right? Because obviously your abdominal wall opens up when the baby is growing, that there's nothing that you can go around it, it grows.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But there's certain breathing techniques that you can do to get your abdominal wall strong while pregnant. And it's totally safe to do it, obviously with supervision of your doctor. And then obviously you can work out. You need to be active. My advice to every mom is like, you're pregnant, you're not disabled, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Everyone, when you're pregnant, it's okay, I got it. I'm just making a human life here. But the point is, move, because when you're giving birth, it's the biggest workout of your life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
those pushing moments, especially.
Exactly.
You have to have your body trained, because the more you train it, the easier is labor.
I don't know how easy birth it is. However, your mindset while you give birth, and how you breathe, how you push your baby out, how like I always say, it's like the biggest workout of your life. So why not work out while pregnant? There's a lot of exercises that you can do, you can modify, but just don't stay in your sofa eating everything just because you're pregnant. I always advise, move, go for a walk, do a yoga class. Always, there's lots of things you can do while pregnant.
What would be a good workout on? I remember my first trimester, I was so tired, because it's like the one you're creating the placenta and you're just like exhausted. What are some good exercises you can do even if you're tired? Like little things, you don't push yourself too far, but it makes you active.
Yoga can always work. I was tired, I worked out. You just have to get up and do it, and the point of it is that working out actually gives you energy. So yeah, you may be tired, but if you move, like go for a walk, do some yoga class, you can do some weight training as well. Just kind of like know how to do it. If you've been doing it before, your body's used to doing it. If you're starting to do it, just start slow, like walking. You can grab your lighter weights and walk with the weights, do squats. You can do almost everything. Just listen to your body. It's all about that, and having control of your core, which is one of the most important things while you're pregnant.
Let's talk about the core.
Yeah.
Like as you said, it's like anything. It's like the core of your body actually
stabilizes your body. It's everything.
And why is extremely important during pregnancy?
Why? Because if you understand, like the transversus abdominal wall, basically, it's all closed. When you have a baby, it opens up for the belly to grow. So if you don't connect with your core is going to become so weak. Not only your core, but your pelvic floor as well. That's why a lot of women complain about working out and jumping and peeing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it happens to all of us. You just have to know this belly pumping technique that is really easy to do. You basically, on your inhale, you let your belly go afuera, and on your exhale, you bring your belly towards your spine and up. So it's combined with a breath, so inhale, let it go. Exhale, bring it in. So you bring it in like a zipper from your pelvic floor all the way almost to your diaphragm. That you can do it while pregnant, totally safe. It's basically it feels like you're hugging your baby with your abdominal wall, right?
I love
so the
that.
more you do this while pregnant, the more it's like doing crunches while pregnant, but the safer way.
Exactly.
So that teaches you how to push while you're going into labor, because that that's basically pushing everything down, right? So that's such an important technique that I always teach. Actually, I have my Sexy Mama Prenatal Program that I explain. Yes, Sexy Mama, because we're still sexy while we're pregnant.
Of course.
That I teach the belly pumping technique. I show the modifications for it if you don't know them. But it's all about that breathing technique, and also after giving birth. That's the first thing that I advise my girls to do. That way you close your abdominal wall and there's no diastasis. Exactly. Which is what happens is that your core doesn't come all the way in and it leaves a space. That messes up your lower back, your stabilization. I mean, it's something that we're all learning in this new era, because to be honest, in my first and my second pregnancy, I really wasn't aware of that. I knew how to control my core, but there's a moment in pregnancy, like you just gave birth like me, that you let your belly go.
Yeah.
You don't want to hold it anymore. And you should be able to hold it with with this breathing technique. Yeah. Not all the time, but do it in the morning 10 times, then afternoon 10 times, then like evening 10 times. And that will train your abdominal wall and your pelvic floor, because your pelvic floor is also part of your abs as well. Yeah. So, it's always about like listening to your body, and the most important part, loving your body and giving that care to it. Rather than just letting it go and being like, I'm pregnant, I don't want to do anything.
And like using as an excuse almost to not
exercise. Exactly.
No puedo por el bebé por si acaso.
Sí, yo no, es que para mí, yo soy como, no mami, no excusas. I get messages like, how do I do not to gain weight? No, girl, you have to gain weight.
It will be a problem if you don't.
Yeah, exactly, that's a problem. But gaining weight doesn't mean that you need to eat everything you want, not working out. You can eat a healthy, balanced diet.
Yes.
Even to myself, my mentality while I was pregnant is like, I'm eating healthier now that I'm making a human life. And then when I get my body back after pregnancy, I'll eat whatever I want.
I can have some ice cream and get it.
Yeah, I mean, you can do these cravings. I actually think the cravings are more like a mental thing for women. Like, I crave a chocolate cake. No, girl. You want a chocolate cake.
Exactly. Don't put the excuse on.
And that's where we go into like, you're pregnant, not disabled. Always. Like every time that people will be like, oh, be careful. I'm like, I got it. Like I'm just pregnant, but I'm strong. Like you're the strongest you've ever been.
Yeah. No, exactly. You're like a superwoman at the moment. Who else creates another life?
I call it Kuka power. El Kuka power is like we got so much power inside of ourselves.
Breathing.
To me,
how
everything.
important is that?
Well, everything came, and the reason why I became a personal trainer is because I've loved yoga all my life. I've been doing yoga for like 20 years. I love hot yoga now. We cannot do it, but I love it. And I love to see how when you combine breath to movement, it's just a different story. Like you really open up your muscles, your body to stretch more, to go more deeper. So there's where I said, wow, when you go to the gym and you see men working out or women with, like they're not breathing. I'm like, why are you not breathing? Breathing is power. Breathing is life. Breathing is oxygen. So I said, I'm going to become a personal trainer to teach people how to breathe while they move. Then it's a game changer, because the biggest mistake people do, not only working out, but in life, we hold our breaths all the time. You're mad.
Yeah, you're
sad. You're
in
not,
traffic.
Like there's always, and so I always advise my girls. I'm like, just stop whatever you're doing. Take 3 breaths. Like acknowledge those breaths. Like everything is different after 3 breaths. Just breathe through it. Move with breath, and everything. Like you will see a different life afterwards. So that's why for me it's like I'm always, you see my videos on Instagram, I'm always because I believe in audible exhale to let go of the heat in your body, which is attached to Uyahi breath in yoga.
Yeah.
It's all about it. And when you're pregnant, even more. You know, and that's why this breathing technique, I'm so annoyed. Like when I get any messages like, I'm pregnant, belly pumping technique, get on it. Or the typical excuse that a lot of moms have, I have the belly pooch after giving birth, I haven't been able to get rid of it after a year. Belly pumping technique. Probably you have diastasis rectal, so let's get it back together. It's possible to do it without surgery sometimes, you know? So get on it, learn about it, you know? Like these are things that we need to, and more if you're planning to have more kids.
Yeah, you gotta keep that pelvis floor in shape.
It's so, and I tell you, after 3 kids, I'm still working on it, and I'm so aware of my body. And these last few days, I've had a lot of lower back pain, and it's because of that. It's because I need to be more aware of my core.
Of your core.
Everything is your core. Your lower back is protected by your core. Yeah. So if you're not activating your core while you walk, while you talk, then you're dumping everything in your lower back. And more as a mom, that we're standing up all the time, we're carrying the baby, you know, like it's so important, like all the different things, how to carry your baby rather than hinging, squat to pick them up. Right?
That's right.
You protect your lower back. So there's little things that you can do to just make your life easier and better. And the most important thing, being strong as a mom. You gotta put your mind into getting strong, being strong, pregnant, and after pregnancy.
Yeah. Tell me,
to the girls that don't have kids either, like you should be doing this breathing technique as well. Like work that core, girl.
Work on it. Work on it. Tell me about the program. What do you do in this program for moms?
Okay, so I have a lot of programs, but my Sexy Mama Prenatal Program.
Sexy Mama.
The Sexy Mama, yes. I love if I tell you all the names of my programs, they're crazy. But this one is basically 4 weeks.
Okay.
And you're supposed to repeat it in every month. Just repeat the same workouts every month. It's up to you to use 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever your body is listening to you. In these videos, I put short videos where I explain every exercise. I didn't do full recorded videos because every pregnancy is different. Every pregnant woman is different. So I say, if you can do 8 reps, go for 8 reps and do them 3 rounds. If you can do 10 reps, do 10 reps. So it's all about listening to your body. Besides that, I explain the belly pumping breathing technique, really do a video explaining it to it. I also have in my IGTV lives that I've done explaining women how to do the Transversus abdominal breathing technique. I hate that women always put, I want to lose weight. No, let's change that mentality. Let's change the mentality on how can I get stronger. Then the rest will follow. Because stronger not only means I'm strong now. Stronger means being committed to the changes that you want to do in your lifestyle, having discipline, making it a habit in your life, right? And then the rest will follow. If you're doing this, if you're committed, if you're making it a habit, if you're believing in yourself, losing weight will follow, or gaining muscle will follow, or whatever goal you have will follow. You just have to be committed to it. Exactly. That's the most important part.
It's just like an effect, like a consequence.
And the more you do it, the more you love it. And that's one of the things that I think my girls love about my workouts is that I make them fun. To me, working out, it has to be something fun. I created Salsa Sculpt, which is you basically dance with bands and lighter weights. Amazing workout for your booty, your upper body. So, I try to make it fun so you have fun with it. So it's something that gives you life. I mean, I kill you, but I give you life at the same time. But finding something that you love to do. Yeah. Maybe it's not weights, maybe you like yoga, maybe you like Pilates, maybe you like to run. I don't know, so many options. Yeah. But just do it.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. It's about making it happen without going around it. Just get up and do it. If you start with the warm-up, you're not going to sit down. It's about action, inspiration, motivation. How do you find the motivation? They always ask me, how do you feel? There's days that I don't want to get out of bed either. Yeah. There's days that I'm tired, that my whole body hurts. But action, just get up and do it.
Just do it. Sometimes it's about not thinking too much. Just do it.
I say, get out of your heads, get into your bodies, put your favorite outfit. Like I did today, I put my favorite outfit.
Look at that. Look at this sexy mama. Hello.
So do it, get up, work out. That's going to get you inspired because you're going to be like, oh my God, I did it. That's going to get you motivated to get up the next day and do it. It's all a cycle. Yeah, there's days that you want to take off. It's fine. But what matters is the next day that you're going to get up and do it. You're going to show up for yourself. Because nobody else is going to do it for you.
That's right. And it's very important when you're a mom, you're a role model. So your kids are looking at you. And if they see that you're consistent, that you just love yourself, they're going to do that, because our babies,
they absorb everything. Yeah. And it's really amazing that you say that, because I have a little story I want to share. I shared it with my class this morning. I'm a really positive person. I love to inspire women.
I totally see that.
Yeah, I love to make you feel beautiful, sexy, no matter the shape you're in. You're perfect. No, you're not perfect, actually. Being perfect is boring.
Yeah,
you're
that's right.
beautiful without being perfect.
You're unique.
You're unique. You're authentic. Be yourself. But I'm always carrying that through my life. I always, even in the bad days, I always say, fire her. I'm more like fire that bitch, but like fire that Karen. Fire her.
Karen.
That Karen, you know what I mean? Like that, when it comes out and he's like, you're ugly today, you don't want to do anything, look, you're bloated. Fire her. Bye-bye. I don't want you today.
I love that you call her Karen.
Like the Karens of this world. I call them other words, but like we're
fire your inner Karen. Like,
fire that girl, man. But I'm always really positive, and always with my kids, we always set up intentions on Mondays to carry out through the week, to remind them.
Love that.
Little intentions. Being happy, being nice, being positive. You know, little things. So yesterday I was putting my little baby to sleep, and my older boy came into the room. He wanted to say good night, so I just stood right there. And Jacob, my oldest, he's gonna be 8, starts telling the baby that is in bed, you're gonna have a beautiful night tonight, and then tomorrow you're gonna get up and you're gonna have a beautiful day. I'm gonna pump you out. And I was like, who's this kid? So I was like, wow, Jacob, that's amazing. And he's like, well, mommy, I'm doing what you do to us, but I'll do it to Ethan. In that moment, something clicked. I mean, I know I'm really positive, but I said, wow, it's incredible that all this positivity that I carry, not only to others, but to my kids, they are doing it to each other.
Yeah.
It made me, and it's so important that sometimes you're having a bad day, and sometimes you want to be yelling like a crazy woman. Just remember, like a Karen, just remember that your kids absorb everything that you say, your actions, your behavior. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can be a crazy woman too, but it's all about how you react. So those moments that they're going into a tantrum, or you're going into a tantrum, because we have tantrums.
We too.
Remember to just see the positive side of it.
Being a mom, that's the thing. It's a job that it's a 24/7 job. We don't have breaks. We don't have vacations.
No. So. And they don't pay us.
They
pay us with kisses and hugs.
Which is the best.
It's priceless. Yeah. We love it. We love it. We love it. Yeah. It's so hard, and a stay-at-home mom. I was a stay-at-home mom for 2 years. I mean, it's the most undervalued job in the world.
I know.
It's easier to have a job than to be a stay-at-home mom.
Totally. Like, big shout out to all the moms
and the single moms as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you deserve double the kisses, double the hugs. I mean, it's insane, like we women, we're just so powerful and so
I know, amazing. I hate they say we're like el sexo débil. The weakest is like,
we're the strongest.
We're the strongest.
Kuka power, always.
Kuka power, we get
always, I'm telling you, like we have, and those women that feel sometimes, like they don't have that much self-esteem, they're shy, they're introverted. I'm always like, come on, get out there. We just live once. You're beautiful. Like, just feel it yourself. Like, that's why I always push exercising, because the moment that you start seeing changes in your body, that you start seeing like how those jeans fit you better, or like your bra is not getting that gordito out, that moment you start loving yourself more.
Yeah.
You need to love yourself to start these changes. Because if you hate yourself, there's not going to be changes. You gotta start by loving yourself, accepting yourself, and then adding the little changes in your lifestyle, which will be like, in my case, adding some workouts into your routine, breathing, eating healthy. That doesn't mean being on a diet, but eating balance. It's all about like taking care of this tempo.
Yeah.
This is what carries you through life.
It's true. Yeah. We're like part of this.
Yeah.
Could you teach me something kind of easy to do to stretch the back, or to strengthen it?
I mean, the transversus abdominal technique that I just showed you, this is really important to do. So, if we can do it sitting down. You can do it sitting down. You can also do it in tabletop or laying down completely in your mat, bending your knees. When you're laying down, just do it in the first trimester, because in the second and third trimester you cannot lay on your back, but you can do it on the side, laying on the side. So it's really simple. I'm gonna go to the side so you see me a little bit better. So on your is basically the reverse of what we do while breathing. So on your inhale, you're gonna let your belly go. Like let it go, inflate it with air. And on your exhale, you're gonna bring your belly button towards your spine, drawing your tailbone slightly in and touch your core now. Do you feel it engage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh
right.
My God, yeah.
So then you do this 10 times. You let it go, inhale. Exhale, pull it in. You see, immediately you see like your obliques, everything. So that's what's helping you get rid of that pooch. You gotta keep doing it. So if you're a mom, you're pregnant, you're working out, how will you use this technique? You're doing, let's say, curls, bicep curls. Inhale, engage. Inhale, lower, let it go, exhale, So you're connecting your core with any exercise you're doing. This is for moms and for non-moms. This is for everyone.
For women and men.
Yeah. No, for men as well, 100%. Yeah. You know, and because this is what it's doing, is getting your inner core strong. Maybe you have some fat on top of your abs, totally fine. We can get rid of that fat with some cardio, some exercising, but the most important part is to get your inner core strong, because if you don't, that's where the lower back happens. So this is the thing that I advise all my girls the most.
I love that.
Practice this belly pumping technique. That's what's gonna protect your lower back, because the moment that you're letting your core go, so you're letting your belly basically relax, you're dumping everything in your lower back. And there's when it's not bueno.
I know. No bueno. Well, on that note, we're gonna end this amazing interview. Where do people can find you? Where do people can go and sign up in your programs? Tell us all of that.
Well, my handle on Instagram is Colombian Mafia Fit with an O, not Colombia. Yeah, we have to
Colombia, like
Colombia, sí, Colombia. My website is colombianmafiafit.com as well. You can get my programs in my website. You can also send me messages. I respond to all my DMs. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of women, are in my community, because I pay attention. I listen. I hear you. I'm here to respond to answer your questions, to give you that little push. Sometimes we do need that little push.
We do.
I'll push you. I'll get you it up. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Just leave it to me. I'm always like, I got you. But yeah, you find all my programs, and I also have a YouTube channel, YouTube Colombian Mafia Fit, that I post free workouts, as well as on Instagram. I do a lot of lives as well. Love to give free workouts as well to women, that are at home. And usually the girls that work out with me are like the at home moms that don't want to go to the gym yet, and you just need fewer equipment like bands, pesitas, and that's it. A couple of dumbbells, and that's it. You don't need that much to get your body in shape. You just need a lot of willpower, ganas. Muchas ganas y cero drama, porque si trae drama, no hay nada que hacer.
Me encanta eso.
Sí, no drama.
Muchas ganas y cero drama.
Sí, cero drama.
I love it. María, me voy a poner ahora a hacer ejercicio.
Sí, ya vas a poner a saltar ahorita.
Me voy a poner a saltar. Acaba eso y me voy a saltar. Muchas gracias.
María, muchas gracias por tenerme aquí. Get it, girl. Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Get it done.
Make it happen.
You're important. Yeah, you are.
See you next time, guys.
Bye.